Well, hello, everyone. We just had the privilege of baptizing two twin 12-year-old girls here in Colorado. And every time I witness a baptism, I'm just reminded that it is so much more than a religious ceremony or some abstract sort of thing we do in church.
Yes, because baptism primarily isn't about what we promise God, it's what God promises us. Before we get our lives together, before we prove anything, before we've earned anything, baptism is God's declaration, you are my beloved. And it's also a declaration of where we belong.
That's right. So special. We spend so much of our lives, finding our identity in our accomplishments and in politics and in popularity or success or even in failure, just all the labels that the world gives us. But baptism gives us really a different citizenship. It's our citizenship in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of love.
Yeah. And it's a reminder that before we are anything else, we belong to Jesus. And that's why baptism can be such a powerful anchor. When life gets confusing, when there will be days when our life and our faith feels strong, and then there's other days when it feels shaky, days when we feel close to God, and days when we wonder, where is God? Baptism is what holds us.
That's right. And in those moments, right, baptism also just reminds us that God's love doesn't depend on the strength of my faith. It depends on the strength of God's promise. And we can return again and again to the waters of baptism and remember who we are in our baptism. We are beloved children of God. We are citizens of a different kingdom, the kingdom of love.
Yeah. And some of you are immigrants. Maybe you've known an immigrant. And when you go through this immigration process, you may still receive mail from your old country. But when you do, you will think to yourself, oh, but I'm a citizen of this country now. How am I getting mail here? Well, in a similar way, when we go through the waters of baptism, we change our citizenship from being citizens of earth only to now being citizens of the kingdom of heaven. And now we can get mail from both places. And that can be crazy, right? You get this flyer that says you are from God's kingdom, but you can get all those reminders that you are from that other kingdom.
Baptism, it's a story of grace. It's a story of belonging. It's a story where God always makes the first move. And that is really good news. So today, may you remember your baptism.
Amen. See you next time.